I would say Houston, Kansas, and San Jose are probably the cream of the crop at the present moment.
You confident that OD can go 90 minutes even after that long trip?
Yeah, I just spoke to him. It's the same old story. He flew straight back from Serbia to Dublin, got in at 4 a.m, left at 8. Arrived in Toronto at 1, and he's at the back of the bus, which I'm not happy about. I think they should at least put him up further up the aeroplane to give the lad a chance. I mean, he's travelling probably the furthest of everybody. But he's a great kid. He's mentally very, very tough, so he'll be fine.
You think Johnson will be back on the side tomorrow for 90?
Yeah. I'm always, Ryan's is like the Iron Man of the team. He never misses training. He doesn't miss any minutes. He's an amazing specimen. I'm going to try and get him in there. Yeah, I think so.
Paul, it was early days the last time he played Kansas as managing the 2-0 loss in Kansas City. What's changed about your team since that game?
I think a lot's changed. I think we learned a lot from that weekend away, those 2 games, Houston and Kansas. We know that we can compete. I know we can compete. The more important is the players. Do they understand that they can compete? So we've learned a lot. I think we're a little bit more difficult to beat. Obviously, our Achilles heel, as I said the other day, is set pieces. We want to try and get rid of that tag as quickly as we possibly can, because Kansas City send at least 7. They got a long throw, which is very dangerous. The service from Zuzi is excellent, and Peter rested a few players last week, which I think is paying us a great compliment. So it's going to be an unbelievable battle tomorrow.
Paul, it's OD's first game, but do you already see in the training sessions that he's the general back there?
Yeah, he's different. He's a different specimen. It's what it is, and I've been saying to the young players for quite some time, it's all about habits. And, obviously you get good and bad habits, but Darren's got fantastic habits, on the field, off the field. You can see just the way he commands himself. So he's beautiful for us back there. I think the fans are really going to take to this kid.
And you, obviously, as you mentioned, the Achilles heel, the set pieces, his size, his command back there. Obviously, you expect to see an instant result that way.
Well, you hope so, but as I've just said, Kansas City the service is fantastic from Zuzi. Assuming he's playing, and they send 7 runners, and they've got some big boys going in there, and they're very aggressive, and we've got to match it. And not to put a finer point on it, we haven't really been matching it, and that's been disappointing. You look at the Chicago game, and you look at the game the other night. We concede from a set piece, and if you concede in the first goal in MLS, generally you don't win.
You've got Darren in, and you've also got Cam back and Decoy and Emery off the suspension now, but still it looks like Eckersley is going to be, maybe beside Darren in the middle. What's the thinking behind that?
I think Rich has probably been one of our most consistent players, moving him inside from right back. He's got unbelievable pace. He's puts his tackles in. I think Darren and himself will be a formidable partnership. I think you've got the aerial ability from Darren, and then you've got the pace to mop up behind with Eckers. So I see them continuing. Yeah, I do.